Let me ask you something. You like free games? No one ever says no to that question. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Emceemur, and welcome back to another video. You know, we've been talking a lot on the show about GameStop, about profiting off trade bonuses, that trade credit, and we're going to continue to talk about those things. But yeah, there are some changes that have been made in the not too distant past to the Power Up Rewards card, to that system. Changes which allow us to game free all year. Changes which allow us to acquire free games all year. And that's the focus of today's episode. And furthermore to that, we have the option to profit at the end of the year off those acquisitions. So something else that we definitely want to touch on there. What I'm talking about is the $5 off coupon that you're awarded monthly with your Power Up Rewards Pro Card membership. That's right. And stop me if you've heard this one. Are you currently using that $5 off coupon? Let me know something in the comment section below, and let me know if you even knew you were getting one to begin with. I'd be interested in both that and what you're using that coupon for currently, if you even are. But what I'm proposing we use it for is, something a little different. Now, use of that coupon on new releases, some of these expensive pre-owned games they've got on the shelf. Oh, okay, you save $5, right? But to me, that's just not a good use of that funding, because you're still at that point overpaying for whatever item that is. Well, I mean, face it, the prices are high, right? But the Gen 8 games have kind of worked early into their garbage phase, not because they are garbage. I mean, they're still state-of-the-art, technically. But because there's just so many of them, and because we have rushed, it seems, into Gen 9. That means there are so many of these games that are $10 and under. And that also means, by extension, there's so many of those games that have hit $5 and under, and more that will continue to be added to that price point. I'm suggesting that we challenge ourselves, that we select from the list of games at that price point, monthly, acquiring the best games that we can for that dollar amount monthly. We're getting a free game every month, exchanging that coupon for a $5 game free and clear. And what can we actually get out of that? How well can we actually do? And I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised at the outcome. Now, no doubt at the $5 price point, there will be a lot of games that you've either already experienced, you already played, and you're done with them, but I also would wager to say that there will be plenty of games that you may have just skipped over, not gotten around to, or maybe you finished but not all the way and you just would like them back for one reason or another. And at the end of this mini-series on the channel, we will have a stack of Gen 8 games, that's right, that we can either keep and continue to enjoy, if we're enjoying them, or sell the entire thing for a profit. And there again, there is another way that we will have profited for having invested in the Power Up Rewards program. Now, I got my game for January right at the end of the month, when I had the light bulb moment, thinking of this series. The last possible day I could have used the coupon for that month too, and I got the game. Your challenge for this challenge, it's got twofold limitations, right? You got to select from a list of games, and it can be new or pre-owned, but they got to be $5 or less, right? But it's an in-store only coupon, so you can't do this online. You're limited to the stock from those lists in your respective stores, the locations near you, and thank goodness there's so many of them, so that helps out a little bit. And you've got the GameStop app to use as your research tool to see what games are eligible and if they're available close by. For my first selection, I went with Mortal Kombat X on the Xbox One, a perfect example of a totally quality game that I just happened to skip over. I mean, I love Mortal Kombat, but at the time, you don't need me to tell you, backlogs are huge. I just didn't get the game when it came out. I realize we're on 11 by now, but I did not get Mortal Kombat X. So here it is for only $5. The Game Advisor in the store urged me to get the XL version for a good bit more. Of course, he doesn't know what I'm trying to do here as far as this project. And it turns out, through installing Mortal Kombat X and the updates, it's booting up as Mortal Kombat XL, right? And there was a slew of free content that I got hit with, through those updates. So this is a pretty good version here, I think. for only $5. And again, it's Mortal Kombat, right? You can't not have fun with this. It's a great looking game. It's that tried and true formula. It's what we keep coming back to this franchise for. And I'm actually kind of excited to sink my teeth into this for a little while. And it's not going to cost me anything. You know, another focus of this series is not just, financial gain or additions to a collection. It's a look at the amount of free gameplay that we actually get through this. I mean, from what I'm estimating, it looks to me like we can hope to acquire no less than 1,000 hours of free gameplay on average from any 12 selections that we end up with. And of course, that'll vary a bit depending on genre. But when you think about ideas like this, free ways to game through, some minor exploitation of memberships or online memberships with, whether it be PS4, Xbox One, whatever you're subscribed to, and the free game selections you get through those digitally each month, it's a wonder we ever feel a reason to pay $60 for a game. I mean, again, you're always going to have those day ones, right? Those games that you simply cannot wait for and you don't want to see spoilers for, and you don't want to be the person that's not playing them when they hit and when they're hot. But yeah, again, I'm estimating no less than 1,000 hours of gameplay coming to you from any given 12 selections that you pick throughout the year. And these are physical selections. These are games that you end up with. And at the end of this challenge, you've either added substantially to your collection or you got a nice stack of games that maybe you're done with, you're ready to sell and recoup your losses on the membership as well as a small profit. If you're not seeing games you're interested in at that price point now, you've got to check almost weekly. $20 games become $10 games, and $10 games become $5 games. So we're going to have a little fun with this series throughout the course of the year and really see how much value we can really squeeze out of the card. Again, we've talked about the trade bonuses and the trade credit. That's where we're profiting, but this is yet another aspect, another something different that they're doing with the card now that they weren't doing in years past that we can kind of, exploit, if that's even the right word, to come out of this smelling like a rose. And we're going to have updates on this series, obviously, monthly. I'm going to talk about the picks that I pick up, and most importantly, we're going to talk in the comments section about picks that maybe you pick up. I love getting a conversation with y'all, love hearing about what you're doing, so make sure you leave something down there for us to talk about. Let me know what you think about this series. Let me know what you thought about this video. Hope that you liked this video. Hope you're going to drop a like on this video. Go ahead, drop a like. And if you haven't already done so, I hope you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show and be a part of what we got going on here. So many new things going on, and so many other great things continuing to go on. I'm glad to have all of you along with me on this journey. Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous episode. I'll see each and every one of you again on the next one.